So in the first video we'll be doing source code analysis for a PHP framework called cacti. So in cacti we have a remote code execution already present, and so we'll try to see that if we can find out the function which is responsible for remote code execution. So we'll be doing it by data analysis. So here's the Jupyter notebook for that. I have marked down the links and the code related to each and every step, so it will be easy for you guys to see it. So we'll start we'll start from this source code analysis part. So on the first note, I would like to thank this website datascience.io. Just they have maintained a database related to all the function that are included in these languages. So I've used their JSON files in which the programming language function and methods are described in a very formulative manner. So I've used this thing. So I've downloaded their formatted database. So the credit goes to them. So this is the file. So if you can see it, we can see the function, the variables that are present in the PHP language. So this is the database we will be using and running our search against these methods and function in our notebook. So yeah, cheers to daviddocs.io, and we'll be starting it one by one. Okay, so we'll start executing the code line by line, and I'll dictate each and every step which we are doing. So make sure you have a Jupyter notebook installed on your system, and make sure it's running. So the first step, uh, the easy one, we will import the JSON module. So here we go. We'll press Ctrl plus Enter. It got executed. Then we'll be using pandas, so we'll be importing it. There we go. And then we will load the language database which is present here in the same directory. So here it is. So then we this line of code will tell you what kind of function are present in PHP. So there are many functions related to file system, process control, and database. And so basically we will see the unique thing. So let me press Ctrl plus Enter. So as we can see that there are language reference, mathematics string, and functional and method related to different aspects of programming language. So this is the thing. So before that, I want to say that if you just read some of the usage of pandas. I mean, you must know how to write a simple pandas code. You must know what is a data frame and series. So I'm not covering this in this video, so please make sure that you read the documentation, and it's very easy. It's not I would say rocket science, so it's very easy. So here are the things. So this so okay, so these are normal data frame operations. So although I've noted, I marked it why it has been used. So that's the thing. And we will as in the starting of the video I told you that we'll be going for the remote code execution search. So the the area of interest of our is process control, so we'll be executing this code. So now we'll be indexing and selecting the function which are in process control, and will be indexing it, then we will give it to the feeder. So here's the index of you know, of process control function, and you can see the type is process control, and the index of this function is this. So index of file system is this. We'll move on to the next part, collecting function. So by these index we can, you know, group those function and make a you know, and make a list what are the function we require to search. So here are these are the functions which we will be searching in the in that vulnerable PHP code framework. So yes, so now we'll make a regular expression to search these function in that code base. So this will be our regular expression, just a simple one. So I've made module called the SAST gripper. So it was like it is taken from my you know, one of my previous project called SAST gripper. So in short, I'll be including this and uploading it as a new project on GitHub. So in short, it will take the regular expression string and run a search against the you know, the vulnerable code framework. So okay, so we will import it, and we will see how it goes. So the search is finished, and right now we have data to parse. So it's in template. So one thing we will be doing is that we are connecting you know, our data with the Visual Code Studio. So when you click that link, that line of code will be open in Visual Studio Code. For that we need a Flask server to work. So I've created a Flask server. So make sure you started it, because whenever you will be clicking the link and to open the file, it will be serving as a web server. So that's why we are using Flask server. So after these steps, make sure the Flask server is on. So we will start executing the next code. Okay, so the links for the code has been generated now. Okay, this is very long. Okay, so this is the small code snippet. I mean, I just make a note here that this will be the code I'll be using for creating the links in the data frame. So this is a normal code. You can try it and you can start doing your experiment on it. So the last thing we'll need in this is to, you know, now we have the raw data, we just need to format it in the right form. So we'll be executing this code here. Okay, so here's the formatted you know, output. The file is this. Okay, and there's this, you know, function which is in the process control category. Now it's presented on the line number 88, and this is the file name. So if you want to open it, just just make a click. Okay, okay, the line, you can see the function is open here. I mean, right now it's just a sig term used to handle signal generated by the process, so it's of no use. We want to find that function which was on this website, and I mean, responsible for the you know, remote code execution. So let me cut the chase. Okay, so right now I've not put too many filters to filter out the comment in the code. So you'll be seeing a few comments on this. But let me go down. Okay, okay. You can do one thing. one thing more. I mean, one thing. So just go to the native Chrome find function, and okay. So let me check what was this. Okay, the cell exec is the function. So if we search, sorry, cell exec. Okay. So after the search, we find too many cell exec function. So let me open them. Okay, cell exec, this is escape cell command. So I'm not trying to exploit this line of code or this function. I'm just trying to find out how many process control function are present in that code framework. So that's what I'm doing. I'll cover this in next video, how we can understand the workflow of the function and how we can exploit some vulnerability. So okay, we'll move back to let me make sure that the function we cover, I mean the function which was responsible in that blog is present in our results. So this, I think this will be a function. Okay, 173 line. I mean I think they have changed the code, I don't know, but it's 172. Okay, so yeah, I do think this is the same line. So yeah, so I think we have covered a few basic things. So I'll be covering a few other things in the next upcoming video. So this will be my first video. So if you like the approach, if you liked this video, then please subscribe, share it. Okay, have a nice day.